Hey gamers, it's grindthisgame here, back with Oxygen Not Included, the Prehistoric Planet Pack, where we've got lots of new critters, like these lums, my favorite new little buddies. They're multiplying pretty fast here. We might have to call the herd here. Our food stock is pretty good though. Some food has actually been rotting away. But this episode, I want to get oily. I want to get down into the oil. We need oil in order to do... Well, we don't technically need oil to do rockets, but the rockets are made out of steel. And... I'm sorry. To get steel, we need the metal refinery. Let's quickly build one here, just so you guys can see. Metal refinery. I'm not going to actually leave it here, but I'll put it here for now. Obsidian, sure. So the metal refinery, we're going to need some things... I need a coolant, basically, that works really well to make steel. And oil is a good coolant to make steel. So we'll get some oil, we'll use it as coolant, and we'll heat up the oil to over 100 degrees. And we'll use that hot oil to make steam for the rocket. So they can go ahead and make that, that's fine. But I did some stuff off camera. I just extended this ladder down here, so last time I was probably around here. And I just kept going down and down and down until I hit the oil biome. I finally found it. I didn't go inside though, because I wanted to save that for this episode. But I wanted to not have you guys wait while I dug a very long, steep tunnel, because that was not very exciting. So we got a fire pole. We've got a little bit of power going down there, but this power line is actually quite loaded. So I'm going to have to swap this power line. We're going to add another... Well, the other thing I did off camera, also very boring, was extended my heavy watt wire up towards space. I didn't get it all the way there, but maybe this episode will finish that off. That way I can tie into this solar up here and extend my solar. The other thing I built off camera, it was the telescope. And I gave it some oxygen. And I've been scanning the sky here, one asteroid at a time. Let's do this one. We'll analyze that, and we'll just work our way up the sky. One thing I did find was this one over here, the demolior debris. So this has some iridium in it, which is that special heat-resistant material. So we'll try to get some of that eventually. I think that's pretty much what I did off camera. Now, to get into the oil biome, we are going to need exosuits. So let's build a few of those. Where is my exosuit forge? Here it is. Atmosuits. I've been saving feathers. We've only got 12, so we can build 6 suits. I'm going to build 5 for now. We'll use nickel. I do have some nickel. Okay, we'll make that part 6. So we'll get some suits, and we're going to make a little tunnel down here. A little... switchback, which I like to do. Where exactly should I do it? We could go slightly deeper. I want to mop up this water that's been falling down, so I think I might just do a little switchback here and then head into the oil. I don't want to go in here though, because this is nasty zombie spores. Yeah, we don't want those getting out. We won't be able to build a liquid lock in here until it kind of warms up. We could go this way instead. Could go this way. 43 degrees, a little bit toasty. Should I go this way instead? And then go around there? No, I think I'll go through the cold. Doesn't have to be that long. So the idea is to come around here, go down. Doesn't even technically need to be a switchback. We could do some suits over here. But I think I'll stick with my regular plan here, and we'll go across here. Oh, they're not going to have anything to breathe down here. That's a problem. I think I'll bring this oxygen diffuser down to here. And we'll power it up. Let's make this a higher priority. Maybe 8. Get some air to breathe down here, because they're holding their breath. And we're going to need oxygen down here for the suits anyway. So that'll be good. going on here? Oh, this mosquito's dying. I'm not sure why it died. Maybe it was too cold? Okay, I don't want to build this ladder yet. I want to get this water out of here before we do this. And I really want to build this first so they can breathe. Because if they get slowed down too much and they can't get back up the ladder, they will die. Now, is that going to be enough to mop this stuff up? Oh, it's still too much. Still too much. I guess we'll go a little bit more here. We could use a bottle, whatchamacallit, to get this out of here. We could use a pump. Oh no, here we go. We should be able to mop. Now we're gonna have to clear out the CO2 eventually. You know, I could use this for a liquid lock. It's not frozen yet, but I kind of want it out of the way first. Okay, now they got a little... We need to make a little oxygen room, actually. I think I'll come over here. And move that over a little bit. Well, yeah, we'll make a little oxygen room. Let's mop that up before it gets too concentrated. Yeah, just a little room here for them. Maybe go over a little bit more. And while they're doing that, we can... I put some deodorizers up this tunnel as well because there was some stinky air. Okay, so for steel, we're gonna need iron to steel. We need lime, and we need oh, what am I gonna make refined carbon out of? I'm gonna put some kilns here. Refinement kiln. Put one right here. Iron ore, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll make a few of these. And they produce a lot of heat, but it's nice and cool here at the moment, so it should be okay. So inside here, we can make refined carbon out of... Oh, peat, good. I thought we had to make it out of coal, but we can make it out of peat, which we've got quite a bit of. So we'll make just a bit of that right now. And that's going to heat that area up. We've been chewing through our salt water here. I'm almost through it. I'm amazed how long it's lasted. And then we got to work our way through all this salt water with all these tanks. And we've been using the water for both oxygen and these plants up here. Quite a few plants up here. Chewing away on the water. Yeah, so it's kind of working. For Atmosuit, I need to repair Atmosuit as well. Oh, don't tell me repairing takes these feathers. Oh no. Does it? Ingredient 1 not discovered? What do I need to repair an Atmosuit other than... That's strange. Undiscovered ingredients. What the heck do I need for repairing? I don't even know. No ingredients discovered. Okay, this is kind of a showstopper. If I can't repair my suits, what the heck do I do? Well, we'll worry about that later. I might have to do some research on that one. Back down we go. Okay, now it's safe to... What's going on here? Max gas pressure. Okay. I really need to clean the CO2 out. I think I'm just going to let it fall down, though. So we'll open this up. Sour... Oh, I let the sour gas out. That's never good. Sour gas there. Oh, yuck. Yeah, we gotta be careful with that sour gas. So, okay, the idea here is exosuit, atmosuit, checkpoint. We'll put that here. I need to be careful where I go down here. For now, we'll put it there. Is this kind of cool oil here? Not really. You know what? I could put it here. I don't know why I'm even doing it here. Where did all this water just come from? Oh, I think I think I got some problems here. I flooded the tunnel. Okay, we're gonna put it here instead, because this is already a nasty area. Made a mess. Okay, stations. Atmosuit, checkpoint. Facing the other way. We'll put it here. And then stations. We'll put some Atmosuit. Docks here. We'll put 4. No, 3's good for now. 3's good for now. Okay. So we're gonna have to, like I said, this power line's got way too much stuff on it. Potential load. So let's make sure there's a dedicated circuit for this line, which I will do off this one. We'll take this down through here, and then we can snip this line here. You've probably noticed I haven't been using the 2 kilowatt wire. The 2 kilowatt wire. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to use it for this or heavy watt wire for this thing though. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can make steel now. Now we can make steel. Iron to steel. Iron, refined carbon, lime goes to steel. Plus it heats up the coolant dramatically. We might be able to do a little bit of steel without hitting the oil, actually. It's possible. I keep leaking down this tunnel. Let's put a little stopper there so that doesn't happen anymore. Because that's nasty. Okay, so what do we got here? We'll keep mopping. We're gonna deliver a suit here. Deliver a suit, deliver a suit. And then this is gonna need some oxygen. Oh, they don't like it down here. There's major eye irritation. I think it's that sour gas. But we need to fill the suits with oxygen. So let's make sure. Let's get our power set up here first. We need this snipped. And snip. Add that there. So now we have max load 265. So now we got a bit of power to play with. I'm gonna grab oxygen from, where is it? Decent. I don't want to go too far along here. I guess we'll grab it from right here where this thing is. So, gas pump. I think I'll do it here. Gas filter. We need pure oxygen for this. And we'll go like this. Pure oxygen down into the suit. I'll do a little kind of tree like this so that you get even bits. And everything else can go, for now, right here. I'm going to use a high pressure vent, because if it gets overpressurized, that'll stop working, and then this needs power. I think that'll do it. I'm sorry, little guys. We need to get that sour gas out of there. That's some nasty stuff. Let's make this priority 6 so it's done. I see my telescope is idle. We'll deal with that in a second. Telescope idle. Let's keep scanning. So once we get the suits in, we won't care about any of this other crap. In terms of gases, it'll be safe. I will want a liquid lock eventually because we want to make sure no nasty gases get out of here. Like, and the save is getting really slow now. Yeah, we gotta avoid all these zombie spore areas. This morning I tried out the lab, which has this version of this map where the asteroid comes in 10 cycles. And holy crap, it's I'm gonna do a whole series on that. It might be a short series because it's a complete disaster. But look forward to that after the series. I left a different game series kind of hanging because this came out, and I'll be going back to that, but then I'll be coming back to this to try that out. Okay, we want pure oxygen out of this. We're stressing them out. Bert, Marie, yeah, everyone's getting a little bit stressed out down here. But once they get these suits, I think they'll be a little bit happier. We probably need some more deodorizers here. Let's sprinkle a few of those in. One here, one here. Make sure they're powered. That should help things. Yeah. This guy's scary. I'm worried he's gonna eat a dupe. If we dropped a dupe in here, would he eat him? Probably not. This is all stinky, polluted dirt giving its gases off. Let's put another deodorizer there. We can never have too many deodorizers. Okay, how's our food? Food's good. Stress is creeping up a little bit. We have oxygen going to the suits. Okay, that's good. Oh, we have no power. Okay. Potential load 635. That's going to bump it up to... I think we'll be okay. Man, I gotta suck up this nasty gas. We could, if... No, that's fine. We'll just get this power done. We'll jump into the oil. Carefully. Okay, let's see. Oxygen's going in. This is good. Should we just go straight in? Let's make sure we avoid the germs. I'm gonna build some stuff here to remind myself not to build in these areas. Here, 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 here. Not until we can deal with it a little bit better. So that's gonna take a while to fill up. How much do we have in here? Atmos suit oxygen 25 kilograms. It's coming along. So that hot is gonna meet that cold. I think that's fine. Yeah, we got a little trickle of oil there. That might be enough for our needs, actually. So let's head over that way. I could have headed straight through here instead. But I kind of want to go around. Oh, there's only 502 grams in there. Never mind. Oh, is there like no oil in here? Oh, this is like not enough oil to deal with. I might have to tap one of these. I thought there'd be more oil. Maybe if we get down deeper there'll be more oil. But this is not enough. This will not serve our needs. How much do we got here? Crude oil. Well, these guys are making it at least. This guy's making it. Let's get down here, and then this slickster will have... He'll have... Is that sand? Let's be careful here. He'll have some CO2 to breathe from up here. And that way we'll get rid of our CO2. Yeah, this guy's happy in here. Breathing away. Making oil. That's the plan. Do we have enough suits now? Current status, no oxygen. What's going on here? Is the oxygen disappearing? No, it's going up. Okay. It's just not much oxygen going in. Let's cut off this one for now. We'll just get 2 suits going. I'll probably forget about this and wonder why it's not working in the future, but... Okay, we'll concentrate on those 2 suits. Oh, before we get all the way down there, let's mop this crap up. How much algae do I have? 5 tons. I better make sure I continue to get some algae. I don't want that salt water coming down here. So let's put a little lip here. Use an airflow tile, I guess. Okay, suits are coming along. They mop that up, so we're good to go in here. We'll make this all a 6. And we'll come back in a bit when they get through a little bit more of that. But that CO2 will fall down. Same with the sour gas, hopefully. And these slicksters can have a little feast on it. Okay, there's the magma there. Yeah, I might have to tap into an oil reservoir to get enough oil to do what I want. We could try metal refining without oil, but that's not going to get the steam that we want. Let's just see here. We could try to do one steel using water, maybe? What temperature is that? 27 degrees. Oh, this is at -1. Okay, this is ideal. Let's steal a little bit of this. I need some proper floors here. So we'll steal a little bit of this stuff. And we'll put it in a tank. Let's see if this works. Making it up as I go along, as usual. Okay. That goes in there. We'll store up some water. We'll put it in the refinery. And then we'll loop this around. This will get hotter and hotter each time. But we can at least try it out. One that needs power. That needs a lot of power. Let's put a bridge right here. Power. There. This is just a little test, just to see if we can get some steel going. We can't use water as our coolant to make steam, because it'll turn into steam and break the pipes, so we can't do that. Let's see, what other liquids do we have? Maybe we can use biodiesel? Biodiesel. What is this? What's the property of this stuff? Evaporation point 180. Oh, we could technically use that. We could use that. We'd have to be a little bit careful, but we could use biodiesel. Tempting. Very tempting. Let's do another... Let's do some more refined carbon. Peat. I gotta be careful how much I make. I don't want to make too much. We'll do some ceramic. We're gonna eventually need some ceramic, so let's do 20 of those. What does ceramic use again? Clay and peat. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. I do have 2 pumps going here, which is kind of ridiculous. I think I should just open this up, and then we'll use the water from here instead. Being careful not to trigger this vent. Yeah, let's get rid of this pump. This is kind of silly to deconstruct that. It's just wasting... It's not wasting power, but... Oh, and I have many tanks of salt water right here. I could have used those. Oh well, it's okay. Okay, so that is going in to that, and that tank is filling up nicely. Let's try this. I'll do iron first. Iron, just to see how hot the water gets. That's gonna probably drain our batteries as well. Okay, let's see how this goes. So, it goes in at 6 degrees or so, and it's gonna come out at hotter, much hotter. Steel's gonna make it even hotter, but let's see. Comes out at 45. Okay. Okay, and it'll average out when it hits this thing. Average out. Okay, well... Starvation? No, it's true. New printables are available. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get something nice here, like reed fiber. That would be nice. Nope. Sand. I still don't know how to repair atmosuits, because I'm missing some ingredient. I don't know what ingredient this could be. This is very strange. This might be a bug. This might be a bug. So those suits eventually are going to have some issues. They will get worn down. What do we got going on here? What have I done? Oh, I went over the load, I guess. Oh, that's not that. That's this guy. Get out of here. Mosquitoes. I don't like them. Okay, so let's try... I'm going to try one steel. This could be a disaster. This could be a disaster. What's the temperature of the water in there? It is 20 degrees. I have a feeling this is going to cause broken pipes and steam everywhere, but we'll try it. Because we're risk takers. I think there's a way to actually see the exact temperature it goes up, but let's see what happens here. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, baby. It is 74 degrees. Okay. That is not going to work out long term. We could send all the heat somewhere else, like into this cold tank, and dump the heat that way. That might work, actually. Yeah, instead of this tank, let's get rid of this tank that I just put in there. And we will get rid of some of the messy piping I just did in a second. So instead of going, what am I doing here? This is going, what a mess I've made. When it comes out, we're gonna put it right here instead. We're gonna vent it out. It's gonna fall back into the pond and heat up this area. This might work. This might work. This is a bit more of a heat sink here. I'm going to stop sucking up this water. Actually, no, I can't do that. I'm going to stop sending it here, though. Because we've got all these tanks of water that we could use. That water off the ceiling there. This isn't much of a heat sink here. This will warm things up quite a bit. Let's make sure that's right. That input is not going anywhere. What the heck? Okay, so from here to there. Okay, that should do it. Clean up the pipes here a bit. And we'll make one more piece of steel. Telescope idle. Oh, we gotta keep scanning here. Okay, let's see how this works out. It's gonna come out at 79 degrees, that's fine. That's gonna mix with that liquid. I think this might actually work just fine. Let's go hog wild here. We're gonna do iron to steel. Let's do 8 whole pieces of steel. Lime, kind of low on lime. Can't remember where we get lime from. Fossils, I think. Let's try to turn some fossil into lime. Fossil to lime forever. You know what, instead of forever, let's just do 40. Fossil available, 5 tons. And we probably could use a light here. Have a lit workstation. For this little guy here. Current load, potential load. We'll use this one. Okay. Now this will get warmer over time, and that's okay, I think. But I really want to use the heat from the metal refinery to make steam for the rocket. We've got this cool... Oh, that's not a cool one. That's 30 degrees. That's actually... We could dump some heat in here as well. But let's go down here and see how this is going. This is good. We can hook up this third atmosuit, I think. And I made a mess down here. No one's come down here yet. Okay. Our chef is coming down. Our artist and our chef. Yeah, there's little tiny dribs of oil in here. not enough for anything useful. We'll just work our way over here, see what we can find. Oh, we got some kind of... Uh-oh. Did someone not put their suit on? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that didn't work. What the heck happened? What the heck happened? 0. What? 18 degrees? I guess it burst into steam because this got too hot already? That was fast. Okay, they don't like that. We'll let that area cool down before we do anything like that again. Heat damage. It's coming out at... Overheat damage. Well, we'll just let that cool down. That is very hot. What the heck have I done? Oh, I probably should have used an insulated pipe for one. Toasty surroundings. Yeah, that'll cool down. Okay. I made some kind of boo-boo there. Probably the pipe was too... Maybe the water just got too warm. Let's see here. 20 degrees. This probably went up... Did it go up to 100? Yeah, let's use insulated pipe instead. Don't think it's going to make a big difference, but insulated pipe. Out. That's the input, not the output. We want this one here. Like that. Yeah, what happened there? I'm not quite sure. We do have some cold water up over here we could be using, building up. Oh wow, that really built up. Yeah, we could use this for metal refining. That would be fine. Okay, let's try one more piece here. Iron to steel 1. Let's see what went wrong there. Oh, 26 degrees. That answers my question right there. Let's get rid of this. The water was too warm. It was pushing it over 100. Let's hook this back up and we'll snip this. And I want to drain this pipe out once this metal refining is gone. Okay, metal refining, we're gonna need to... We have this cold water pipe coming along here. -4 degrees, that's going down here. That was part of our cooling loop. We could put some metal refining over here and use the cold water for that. I think I might do that. But we need to get some power over there. Well, we got power all the way to here. I think I might just put it right here. Let's try this. Refinement. Metal refiner. Obsidian. I probably should just build the final thing that I want, but I like messing around, so let's do this here. Joint plate. This is going to cause decor issues all over, but that's okay. We could just do a transformer with a proper wire, but I've got lots of nasty wire all over the place. A little bit more won't hurt. And then we're going to grab this cooling stuff, put it in there. Snip this. And then the water that comes out, I think we could safely put it back in here, but probably not. Let's throw it in a tank for now. Bring it around here. This should be insulated because it's going to be hot water. Let's try that out. Let's try, let's make sure the cooling loop is set there. So we got cold water coming out. That looks really weird. I don't know what's going on there. The simulation did some weird stuff there. So this should be cold enough. Let's see if this works. Iron to steel, here we go. Moment of truth. It should be fine. Comes in at 10-ish. It's actually warming up quite a bit. This should be... Oh man, I got some radiant pipe here. Let's keep this all insulated until we get to here. Keep it nice and cool. But right now it should be cool enough. The long-term plan is to build this up in near the space rocket stuff. Let's see how this works. This should be fine. Comes out at 61. Okay, that's fine. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. 61 degree water. How much steel do we have now? Probably not much. Like, steel, 900 kilograms. What does it take to make a rocket? Like 2,000 or something? The steam engine requires 2,000 steel. Well, let's do something kind of silly here. Someday we'll go take that hot water out of there and do something with it. These are insulated, so it shouldn't cause too much heat here. Colony achievement. Telescope idle. We'll keep scanning. Oh, we got a bit of a mess here. These guys produced some ice, which melted. Oh, I added this off camera too, the incubator. I just wanted to make these more Rexes so we can get more fur. This guy hasn't been shaved yet. I'm not sure why. Shearing station. He should be shaveable. Scale growth, 80. Oh, he's not quite there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, up here, we need a place for the rocket. I think we could safely build it over here. Put a floor here. This is going to be a steam rocket, so this is going to be damn hot. Maybe we should build it up here a bit. Let's go up here a bit. Yeah, I think I'll put it up in the sky a little bit. And then all the exhaust should not cause too much heating if it's up a little bit higher. This is going to be a tiny little rocket just to get enough research so that we can get to this stuff here. We need this interstellar research. Might as well put a floor here. Smooth this all out a little bit. Now we don't have exosuits here, so they're not super protected and they're getting their feet wet. But it's not terrible. Okay, back home we go. Okay, so... Oh, what do we got here? Lure seed? Yeah, we'll take that. We have been accumulating plastic as well. How much plastic do I have accumulated? We have 970, not very much, but we'll keep extending this ladder here a little bit. Amber is not the way to make plastic. It's just not fast enough. It has been working. Oh, I got some slickers on the printer. I just stuck them in here. We'll see what happens there. Okay. How many more exosuits can we make? Make 2 more. We gotta have some spares ready. Oh, maybe there's... Yeah, where is this mystery ingredient? Change recipe? Jet suit horn. I gotta discover something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, let's make some more steel. Since it's safe now. Should be safe. Steel. Iron to steel. How much can we make? Let's make 8 more. Let's give him a light. I think that will work there. The light we had over here we can get rid of now. It's just wasting energy. The base is pretty stable now. We've got a peat supply, which is coming from these guys. Look at them multiply. Holy crap. We don't even need to be growing food anymore. These guys create a lot of food. We'll just let them die of old age. We're not going to kill them off unless we have some kind of food emergency. Because we don't even have enough food storage. There's a lot of stuff on that wire. And then these tanks. Yeah, what are we going to do with this hot water? 58 degrees. We'll worry about it in the future. This should stay okay. Oh, the actual building gets damn hot. That's a problem. That's a problem. Let's make sure that heat spreads out a little bit. We're gonna use some temp shift plates made out of... not diamond. Diamond would be good, but let's just use... we have a lot of gold amalgam. Heat. Let's just use sandstone. Shale? Granite? Let's just use granite. So we'll try to spread this heat out to here, and then I'll have a little sensor here. We'll do a temperature sensor, and if it gets too hot here, we will turn the thing off. Do one more shift plate. There. And let's get our steel in a box somewhere. I might put it right here. We'll do some automation wire to connect these two. If the temperature is below 670, we'll let this thing go. We should bring it actually down to 60. It'd be cool if you could sense the temperature of the actual building. Okay, do they have... oh, I forgot to check if they had a lit workspace. So 40 degrees and cooling down. We're gonna need some iron as well, so let's do 20 iron. Might as well bring this over to here. What should we do with this hot water? I do not know. We have a lot of coolant here. We could be... we're good for coolant. This could just be a nice little warm area in the future. Yeah, we were getting into the oil, so let's keep going on that project. Oh, wait, what was that? Sour gas. I don't want that. Okay, we got some mess down here. Did we get in here? We did. We got a little bit of oil and other things. Let's mop this up. This is not good. Let's give this a place to go. Down in a hole. Mop that up. That will actually get us some oil in bottles if they mop it. And there's a bit more oil in here. Not much. Not much at all. Okay, I will plan out my metal refining up top, though. That's going to be a little bit of a project. We're going to go all the way up here. Okay, so the rocket will go... can't build it yet, but it'll go here somewhere. And we need a place to make steam. A safe place to make steam with the metal refinery. And we're going to need power for that. I don't want the steam to have to go very far. So we could kind of do it in here. We need an insulated room for the steam. Let's plan this sucker out. Well, let's put the refinery in, and then we'll build from there. Let's just... can't cut through here because this is suit area. Let's clean things up here a little bit. Get through there. We could put the steam room in here. Igneous rock is probably best here. We don't need this room to be very big. In fact, this is abyssalite here, so we don't even need to build this wall here. We could just come across this way. Got some hydrogen here we could probably get rid of. Could just vent it into space. Slightly risky, but we could do that in a second here. So yeah, a little insulated room. I think I actually will build the tiles because we might want to build through it. We can make it 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Is that 4 high? No, that's 5 high. Something like that. So what we'll do is we'll bring some radiant pipe through. First it'll be insulated. Let's make this the input. Input to here. And then radiant out of gold amalgam. Over temperature. Thermally reactive. Yeah, we could use gold. So that'll go in. Generate some steam. That is the wrong kind of pipe because we're not sending gases. We're sending liquids. Try that again, but with liquid. This is going to be the coolant coming through, insulated to here. And then radiant. Dump the heat. The coolant will dump its heat in here. I think I'll just keep a simple loop like this. Because I want to have room for getting liquid into this thing. We could do it like this, I guess. Like that, and then insulate it on the way out. We need to get up here. Let that water escape. I think I'm going to poke a hole in here just to let this air out. I don't want this hydrogen in here, so we'll put a airflow tile there. Hopefully they don't escape out of there because they won't have suits on. We'll let the hydrogen seep out. Idle. Is he stuck? No, he's not stuck. Yeah, we'll let all that exhaust out of there. They don't like it on their little eyes. There's some stuck up here though. And the metal refinery we'll put on this side, I guess. Take this out carefully. I think I'll just seal this off for now, right there. Healing collapse. Okay, we're... oh. Uh-oh. No. No. Can't even see what I'm doing there. Cancel. This is very important. Get out of there. It's a death trap. Are they still stuck? Shouldn't be. What's happening here? Get out of there! Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, they're out. Whew. Haven't lost a dupe yet. I don't plan to. This is a death trap here. Oh, I gotta be careful about that. So the metal refinery, refining. This can go here. We'll use some buffer tanks. I didn't leave much room here to work with. Let's drain this out here. Give this a little bit more room to go. Let's make a ladder for them. Where's my floor supposed to be here? I didn't really mark these floors off. Or did I? This is for 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did have ladders at one point here. 2, 3, 4 there. Is this gonna line up? I don't think it is. That was lined up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's okay. So this needs to be a proper floor. And we'll continue this through here. Technically, we don't need to deal with that. We'll just build this. They might get their heads stuck in here. I want this water to come through first. Should have left a buffer tank here. I'm going to move that over a little bit. Okay, that water's mainly taken care of. We'll mop the rest up. Let's give them a way to get over the water. In fact, we're going to probably use a little bit of this water to get the steam going, maybe. That's done. Almost done. Oh, they can't get there. Yes, they can. Yeah, we're gonna use a buffer tank before we go through this thing, I think. Do I need this? Do I need this? No, I don't really. Do I need that? Nah, yeah, I probably should have that. Now, this might overheat. Make it out of gold. So the output will go this way. Insulated. Think this through here a little bit. Put that refinery back in so we can make sense out of it. Metal refinery, obsidian here. So the coolant will come out this way, go into the tank, go out here, heat up this room, make some steam, come back around, and go back into the refinery. That's the idea. Does that make sense? No, we should really put it back in the tank. Now this is kind of messed up. This is kind of messed up. I wanted to go in there. I wanted to go directly to here instead. So the hot stuff will go directly into the steam room and then back into a buffer tank. And then out of this, after it's cooled down slightly, we'll go into the refinery. I think that makes more sense. I'm gonna run out of time to build this thing, but you guys probably get the idea here. Hot coolant goes in here, and we're gonna need to get the steam out of there. So we'll find out some other stuff here. This will be very hot in here, so this has to be steel. And then insulate a pipe to get the steam out. It won't be steam initially, but eventually this is going to go up this way to the rocket. All this needs power. I'm going to need to get my... off camera, I'm going to extend this thing up through here so we can have our power grid all the way up. Yeah, steam will come out, go to the rocket. Initially, we'll want to make a vacuum in here, I think, because we won't have steam in there. What was I doing here? This is, again, put there. So hot coolant comes out, goes around, gets hot, or actually cools, dumps its heat into the water to make steam, comes back around, goes in the buffer tank, comes back out, goes in there. Yeah, that should work. I think. Yes. And we need a way to put water in here. Let's put a little vent here. I'll make this out of... This could overheat as well. What is the overheat temperature of a vent? Not quite sure. Let's find out. This will be just for getting water into the system, so regular... Well, we better use insulated. Getting into the room. And then regular pipe here is fine. Probably best to use fresh water, because salt water might leave some residue behind. Let's sweep all the crab out of here. I think we'll just seal this little area off. Oh, and I forgot that I'm venting oxygen, so let's fix that. I probably would have left that for a very long time, and it would have been really bad. These little projects, they take a long time. We've got an input pipe. Could put a little bit of automation on that to be able to turn this thing on and off. I think temperature-wise we're going to be fine, but I'll use gold there and then a switch. Signal switch right there. I think that's everything we need to get this kind of fired up. We just need a lot of power over here, which we do not have. I kind of have to deal with this. It's going to be a draining process. I don't want to flood this chamber. I want to keep this guy alive, so I'm going to have to dig around. Dig through here. Yeah, I have to dig around and then keep him alive and maybe move him over here. And then continue the heavy wet wire up through here. And then probably shave all this down. Shave this whole mountainside down. That'll take some time. But that's the plan. We'll see how it goes next episode, because then we'll be able to get some more steel going. We probably have enough steel to finish a rocket right now. Free water! Let's see how we did here. Temperature below 60. Iron to steel. We'll do another 8. I'm doing it in segments here so it doesn't get too hot. But right now we have 1650. And we need the steam engine 2000. The research module is 200. The command capsule is 200. So we can definitely get enough steel. It's just we won't have any steam. That's the bottleneck. So yeah, I got lots of off-camera stuff to do just to get my power ready. We'll get everything ready, and then next episode we'll hook this bad boy up so that we can get our steam rocket going. And get into outer space. That's the plan. And I never really did anything with the oil yet. So we'll probably... we could use this water here. This nice 30-degree polluted water. Or even the hot desalinated water we could send down here. And get some oil going with this reservoir. Getting oil would help speed up our plastic production. We still have quite a bit of exploring to do down here. What is he doing down here? He crawled in there. Sorry, buddy. I think my Slickster died. The Slicksters always die. It's really quite unfortunate. They had CO2 and they just kind of died off. It's kind of sad. I don't know why that happens. It always happens to me, though. Well, there's no zombie spores. There's very few zombie spores in here. We could safely get this one dug up, I think. We'll go straight up like that, and that'll kill that and dump some oil down. But it is too nasty to go in there just yet. Until we have a liquid lock to protect this area, we do not want that. Telescope idle. It's actually not too hot in here. 80 degrees, so if we got water down here, it wouldn't melt. So we'd be okay in that respect. But anyway, I think I'll end the episode now because, like I said, I got lots of off-camera work to do. Colony's looking good though. I think we got a little bit of stress here. That's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.